Reflection for the Mass readings on February 20th, 2025. The first reading, Genesis chapter 9 verses 1 to 13, tells of how God blesses Noah and his sons after the flood, instructing them to be fruitful and multiply, and to fill the earth. God establishes a covenant with Noah, symbolized by a rainbow, promising never to destroy the earth with a flood again. This covenant is a sign of God's enduring mercy and faithfulness. It reminds us that despite the challenges and trials we face, God's promises remain steadfast. We are called to trust in His faithfulness and to live in a way that reflects His love and mercy to the world around us. The rainbow serves as a beautiful reminder of God's commitment to us, a promise of hope amidst the storms of life. The Psalm chapter 102 verses 1 to 8, 13 to 18, is a song of praise and thanksgiving, acknowledging God's mighty deeds and His attentive care for the humble and oppressed. It speaks of God's eternal nature and His willingness to hear the cries of those in need. The psalm invites us to join in the chorus of praise, recognizing that God's presence and power are always with us. It encourages us to lift our voices in gratitude and to trust that God hears our prayers and responds with compassion. Even when we feel overwhelmed or forgotten, the psalmist reminds us that God is attentive and hears our cries. In the Gospel, Mark chapter 8, verses 27 to 33, Jesus asks His disciples, "Who do people say that I am?" And then, "Who do you say that I am?" Peter responds, "You are the Christ." Jesus then teaches them about His upcoming suffering, death, and resurrection. Peter, trying to protect Jesus, rebukes him, but Jesus responds, "Get behind me, Satan." This exchange highlights the challenge of understanding and accepting God's plan, especially when it involves suffering. It calls us to trust in God's wisdom and to follow Him, even when His ways are difficult to comprehend. Peter's reaction demonstrates the human tendency to resist suffering, even when it is part of God's plan. Jesus' response emphasizes the importance of aligning our will with God's, even when it is difficult. May these reflections inspire and guide us in our spiritual journey.